What is happening, YouTube? Cowboy here, and welcome to Age of Wonders 3. So Age of Wonders is a turn-based strategy game, and one that I was actually just introduced to. That being said, I'm having a hell of a blast with this game. A ton of fun to play. You know, there are a ton of different units and hero types and races and diplomacy and all kinds of things going on with this game that have made it really, really fun to jump into and start learning. But today in particular, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the upcoming expansion for the game, the Eternal Lords expansion. So one of the new introductions of Eternal Lords is the Necromancer class, which is totally badass. I've been doing a couple of different random games just practicing with the Necromancer to get a good feel for it. And with that in mind, we're going to jump into the first scenario of the new campaign. So let's get kicked off with some Necromancer hype.
The Frostling clans are gathering. The new High Queen has taken the throne of Midwinter and is ready to choose her consort and reforge the alliance of the clans. Clan Varenheim has a proud history, but my ancestors' dedication to protecting the realm has left our halls in ruins. I am the last lord of our house. I must win the Queen's favor and secure repayment for our sacrifices.
So basically, Arvik's ancestors were the ones that were defending the land from the Commonwealth, which is all these guys down here. You know, we had Elves over in like the Briska area. Commonwealth is kind of down in this Sunbirth Citadel area. So, in short, he's got nothing left, right? You know, Queen's looking for a new king. You got all these young dudes that are like, bitch please. The Queen obviously don't want you and your old ass. And there's a bunch of story going into this, but there's a lot of it, so I'm basically going to just, you know, pause the video if you guys want to read through it. Quite a bit to learn. But in short, I'm going to give you the cowboy synopsis here. So, you know, we go to the grave, the Hall of the Forefathers here, and a crazy sexy elf chick shows up and goes, I got your back. Boom. Cool necromancer powers. And then the rest is history. Avak the Dark. You started this blood trial to find an honorable death, but death has already found you and favors you. Animate the ruins of the capital here, and you will see that death is at the end. I will be watching your progress from beyond the shadows. Cool. Alright, so first thing we gotta do is grab this catalyst. This will give us the extra mana we need to cast. Then we're gonna animate ruins, drop it right there, and boom, we have a city. That's one of the really cool things about Necromancer. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is right here, produce the reanimator. I got to do him and then Banshee, and then I can get the upgrade that I really want. So we're going to move these troops into that group. You can have up to 6 units in a group at once. And I'm going to start getting some production going here. So I want 2 white witches. And then on top of that, I'm thinking 2 ice scapers. And that should be good. So we're going to actually speed up the production a little bit. Alright, we got our first one. We're going to speed up production again. So right now I'm basically just skipping through a couple days here to get my army up and together. Send that up there. Okay, we got that. That's already part of it. And we're going to move you over to here. Hustle up. Alright. So we got our army. Now against other players, probably, you know, you wouldn't want to be doing that, but since we are fighting NPCs, I'm fine with waiting to get the army going. So one of the cool things, as you can see, you know, here's the first enemy we're going to hit right here. He's got his hexes around them. So based on where we hit that enemy will determine our placement on the battlefield against him. So the very first battle we're going to do fully manual at slow speed just to show you what it's like. And then following that we'll end up speeding things up a little bit with subsequent battles. So, 3 sets of bad guys. We got the Goblin Butchers, they have first strike. We got the Marauders. And then, of course, we got the Warg Riders. Warg Riders are a pain. So to start things off, is this it? Grant Frozen Flames, yes. So we're going to do Frozen Flames on our Mammoth. We're going to also use this one to put Frozen Flames on our Mammoth. And now they're basically like fucking god tier. So we're going to move this group up. These are our Frostlings. And they basically have a chance to freeze enemies with snowballs, which it did freeze. That's awesome. At this point, we can send in our Mammoths to crush him. Oh, never mind. She's blocking the path. That sucks. But I think that actually lasts until the end of combat. Yes. Okay. So we're going to move you guys. We'll just wait. I'll move them here. Move them there. Alright, we've used them. Our other Frostling guys, let's move them up. See if I can freeze the wards. Nope. Unable to freeze them. Lost Souls, we'll send them over here as a distraction. Those are basically my weakest unit. More Snowball dudes. I like the Snowball dudes a lot. And let's send these Raiders forward. See what spells we got. We have Killer Instinct and Dark Gift. Your units can inflict curse. Alright, well, Killer Instinct is fucking awesome. This basically makes all of your units god tier. 50% more critical damage, and Draconian, Dwarf, Halfling, High Elf, Goblin, Human, Orc, Tigran, and Frostling Slayer until end of combat. So we're going to buff up this group, make them beast mode. And we're going to move our Banshees up as well. So, Wall of Despair, will it hit them? It'll hit just the one group, that's fine. I'm going to try and do it, see if we can Despair. They resisted it. That's fine. Let's move our Harpooner guys up. Minor range penalty. That's fine. Some damage in on those guys. I think that's everyone. Yeah. Oh no, you haven't moved yet. Alright. We'll end that turn. So the Snowball is really powerful. It basically locks units out for 2 turns. So we can actually kind of want to send one of them back to help, but let me move them over here. Get rid of my range penalty. There we go. Those dicks are frozen. So now I can take these guys and pull them back. Dude, the lucky charges are unreal on those guys. Like, seriously. Alright. Boom! Flanking and devastating charge. Send them in to smash. Move these guys over here to take out the wargs. These guys, we are going to... I don't think they have counterattacks, so we're going to teleport behind them. God, this lucky bullshit. Move them up. So basically when you move, green is close, yellow is far, orange, or yellow is medium, orange obviously being far. Send these guys all the way up to get some attacks in. Send them up there and get a snowball in. Alright, nice, they're frozen. Will make life a hell of a lot easier. Let's advance these guys up. In that turn, this group should be coming unfrozen now. That's fine. They do have first strike. We're not going to fuck with that. Use the black bolts. Almost enough to finish him out, right? Alright, even with the line of sight penalty, they came through. Got the charge off on them. And I kind of want to let my Banshees get the experience here. So the Banshees kill them off. And that's a clean battle. So, as you can see, by killing those, we get 125 of these little skulls, which those count towards our population. So, as you can see, every time we basically beat down enemies, it grows the population because we're Necromancer. Pretty badass, right? So, new skill to research, Summon Banshee. Get that started. Yes, we're done with that. All units gain lucky, and all units that were already lucky gain very lucky. Okay. So this is the next independent party. Most of our units are looking good on health. Let's advance them up. need out of you? Reanimator. I will need reanimators. I won't need them yet, but I will need them soon. So, for now, do we need burial grounds? I do. Yeah, let me get started on that. Ah, damn it, not enough gold. Alright, merchandise. We go 2 merchandise and then a burial grounds. That'll work. Let's advance this army up to fight again. Okay, so a little bit more to take on this time. Goblin Swarm Darter, excuse me, Darter. Marauders, what are those? More Butchers, and then Warg Riders again. Okay, so basically the same thing we just killed, except they have swarmy guys now. So, I think I want to kill them first. Damn it, I got 60% blight protection, and I got that ranged penalty, and I got the lucky thing too. Okay, I want to do this here. 30% immobilized. Let me move them within line of sight. 30% chance to immobilize. Hit them. We'll send our lost souls up to attack. Those are basically like my sacrificial pawns. You know, I'm not really worried about them that much. Frostling Raiders. Did I already buff anything yet? No, I did not. Killer Instinct. Fuck yeah. Get up there and fuck up those darters. Nice, they're dead. Okay, and once again, buffs them up. Send these guys up. 35% chance. Wasn't enough. Alright, so they got first strike, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how far you can go. No, I think we can get through it. Right, just one hit. Alright, pretty good job. They're looking good still. We haven't used our Banshee yet, so we're going to actually teleport the Banshee out. And here, see if I can spare the Orcs. Yes, got them both spared. That's awesome. So despair, as you can see, living units have a chance to be afflicted by despair. Minus 300 happiness and 20% weakness to spirit damage for 3 turns. So basically, negating out that happiness should help us out quite a bit. So I didn't move these guys up at all. So nudge you guys up, and I think that's it. I think everyone else is good. Let's see what they're going to do. Lucky. The lucky bonus finally worked out in my favor. You attacking my hero? You dicks. Alright, you take out the Warg Riders. Beautiful. Which way are you guys pointed? You're pointed at him. Alright, let me see if I can't negate out their first strike. There we go. Now you're frozen, dicks. Now you're dead. Light Doctors, Marauders. See, so you can see right here, trying to pass through, because they're red and pointed this way, they'll attack me by moving into that square. So instead, move up this way, try and get a freeze on them. Wasn't enough. It's alright though, I got more ice scrapers. Let's try again. Wasn't enough. Let's advance you up. Fuck, not close enough to do that one. Nope, am I? Ooh, I am. Nice. So, raise the corpses here. Have them go in and attack. You know, they're just, I can use them as fodder basically. Those guys were going to die anyway. I think the Lost Souls are basically weaker than the cadavers that I raise, which is pretty sad. Alright, bring them along. So I think all that's left is this little group over here, these two. And they just died attacking those thingies. Yep. You guys can die. And that's it. Victory again. Right. So how are we looking on production? Kind of want to speed things up. Where did you come from? Alright, so single mammoth like this, we'll just auto-combat it. He died, we're all fine. GG. Another 50 into our population. Rowlar. Greetings, Arvik of Clan Varnheim. My name is Rowlar, and I'm here to warn your people that Tigrans of the cult of Yaka are invading Briska. I believe they intend to use it as staging ground for attacking and melting this frozen realm. Tigran, it's been a long time since we've heard of your race. Why do you betray your own people for us frostlings? Why come to me? I've spoken to her. She sent out scouts to verify and to serve you in battle. I wait for them to return. My reasons for doing so are my own. Do you object to serve a necromancer? Death is as mud as nature is life, and I've sworn to serve the queen. As long as you serve her, I shall serve you. Cool. Right. Tiger Man. Oh, you bitches. These guys took my watchtowers. Those are my watchtowers. It's alright, I'll reclaim those soon enough. Who do I wanna leave behind? Who is getting left behind? Oh, sorry, don't I have like a shambling corpse somewhere in this unit? Harpoon Thrower, Frosting Raider, Lost Souls, Frosting Ice Scraper, Cave Crawling. You guys are gonna go into that city. And instead, we'll send one of the mammoths over to this group, and you can now lead this group. Alright. Rowlar must survive. Alright, let's nudge you. Alright. So 3 turns. Skip 1. We're gonna move this guy so that I don't select him every time I try to click my city. Actually, let me move him over to the watchtower. Let's keep him over there. 2. Another watchtower fell, that's fine. Race command. Tender or barracks and frosting cities. Give an additional 30 troops. I'm not gonna be using a lot of harpoon throwers, so we'll go for that upgrade. This only needs 1 more day. There we go. Produce the bone collector. That's what I want. I don't know what these dicks think they're doing. They need to fuck right on off. And I can't get them yet. I gotta wait till that spell's done. So in the meantime, I could start making a Basiliska. How about we do generate mana? There we go. Cycle that. Alright, kill this guy. We'll just manual combat that. Or I meant to auto combat, but whatever. We'll slaughter him with manual anyway. So we'll kill them real fast. Okay, so what do you guys got? Oh wow, you guys are really spread thin here. Really, dicks? Poor white witches, they lost a little bit of health. That's depressing. Alright, so, let's see what you have spell-wise. Revive Instinct. All enemy mounts become feral mounts. Units with feral mounts suffer massive movement penalties. I don't see any feral mounts. Root Spears, 20 damage and attempts to hinder. 35, 35. It's Frozen Flames, this dude. And then you might be able to do enough damage outright. Yeah. Nice. Okay, move them up. Range. Freeze those dicks. go. They're dead. Really didn't need to do this battle myself. But I'll just consider it XP. So what do we got here? Let's freeze these assholes. And then you get on up there and smash them. There we go. GG, get wrecked. And we won. Who would have thought? Oh man, so close, so close. So for those wondering what I'm trying to do right now, why I'm like looking and looking and looking, in my practice at least, these guys, the bone collectors, that's what I started making, and they were fucking awesome. So I'm trying to get up to them. Wait, bone dragon. Do I make those myself? Let's see. Bone dragon. Summon bone dragon. Where do they come from? Okay, that's a spell. Never mind. But for the bone collector, that's the guys I'm working on right now. Summon a banshee, and it'll unlock Deathbringer. But as you guys saw, looking at nope, not this. Wrong menu. I'm gonna go to this one. Where's it at? Still learning all the little menus here. I can't fucking find it. Anyway, you know, over here we already have the Dark Tower here. We have the Burial Grounds, which will unlock Bone Collectors. So basically, once the research that we're doing finishes, we can start making Bone Collectors, which are really, really awesome units. They basically eat units on the battlefield to heal and become stronger. So you send in like little strike squads to kill shit off, and then your Bone Collectors just basically clean house. Really fucking awesome. So I think we can... How's everyone looking on life? Send you guys to there. Wizard King. Alright, send them to the well. Then we're gonna bring everyone down. It's time to start invading. Moving our way south. Production resources moved to Varnheim. What should be built? Pikemen and cavalry. The city generates an additional 50 units. All undead units produced in the city gain additional rank. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. What else do I need to make? Pretty soon I want to do Basiliska to make Deathbringers, but not quite yet. Gold. Alright, let's auto combat this. Slaughter everything, and nobody died, and she ranked up. Awesome. Dwarf Axeman and Frostling Boots. Okay, what do the boots do? Arctic walking. The units traverse across terrain is reduced by 1. Sure. Can have that. And we have this little guy. You're gonna hold that. Alright, advance them up again. Very likely victory. Oh, actually. Yeah, triple play. We could probably just auto it. Okay, so my one dwarf dude died. Not that surprising. Everyone else lived. Got a bunch of rank up. That's good. Some of these guys are pretty low. I'm gonna have to probably manual the next one. Alright. Independence. What is this? Add to your domains. This is the next city I'm gonna build pretty much, but I gotta clear out that party first. When our leader is leveled up. Alright, so this is for Arvik. We're gonna increase his hit points for sure. Melee is good shit, and we'll do defense. Okay. How are we looking over here in the city? You guys Guys doing good on that production? Turn that off. Very likely victory. Well, a couple people are low, so we are going to manual this one. Take this out and build our second city. Alright, so we'll speed combat up quite a bit too. Got a bone collector. That's what I want, baby. And a bone wyvern. Another bone wyvern. Alright, either way, let me scroll down here. So you need healing pretty fucking badly. So do you, though. What's your health at? You're down how much? Ooh, exactly 30. Alright. So we're going to heal this guy up. This one, we're going to move him back. I don't want to risk him dying. Let's nudge you over. 40% frost protection. Nothing to be worried about. Gonna get enough damage. There they have spirit weakness though. If I could flank, it'd be really fucking risky though. Let's do it anyway. Target will retaliate. They're gonna get 1 hit for 7. That might have been a really fucking bad idea in retrospect. Living units. No, this is undead. You're undead too. Instead, let me put them up to defend. Move the raiders up. They're good. Now, for everyone else, frost protection. Whatever. Dick. Oh, actually, root spears. There we go. No, I already fucking locked them into defend. Nope, there we go. Okay, can you still... Nope. Nope, sacrificed your movement. Shit, shit, shit. How do we want to do this? Buff you up. Rolar. Rolar already tagged. He's got a fire weakness. Yeah, wasn't much. Wasn't much, but it was better than nothing. I think that's everybody. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, man. Oh, God, no. Okay, so the Banshee shit all over that thing. The Bone Collector trying to nom them up. Target will retaliate. Thing has a lot of fucking health, man. Not sure I wanna do that. Let's move them there. Get some damage in that way. Move them up. Oh, it's frozen. Fuck yes. Yeah, there we go. Bone Collector down. And send you in to kill it. Nice. And nobody died. Fuck yeah. Alright, so at this point, time to animate ruins. Turns left. 2. Still preparing. I guess that means I'm doing pretty damn good if it's still preparing and I already got it knocked out. Rushed Strike. Salvage Rage. Creatures promise. Target enemy monster or animal unit gains charge, first strike, +5 strength to armor piercing, overwhelming, wall crushing. Jesus Christ. If I had animals, that would be fucking awesome. They control a target enemy animal unit. Let's actually do Druidry. Pick that up for her. And you need one more turn before you can... What the fuck? Get out of here. Just die. Just no. Like, don't even try it. So let's recapture these. These these are our watchtowers. Alright, Animate Ruins is ready to cast. No, damn it. Stop that. Is it actually ready to cast? What the hell? There we go. I had to click the button there. Alright, Southgate has been restored. It has always been our starting point for raids to the south. As in harbor, we found a ship that is still seaworthy. We should explore the Sea of Endless Drifts. Sometimes the currents bring us spoils of ships that have sunk too far in the south. And just looking here, it looks like there's going to be some kind of crazy fucking octopus battle. With 3 octopus baby krakens. We're definitely going to end up doing that. But that will be at a later time. So, for now at least, we're going to cut things off. Obviously, we still have a bit more to go in this campaign, but obviously, you know, I don't want to have a crazy, like, 2-hour video, and I expect this campaign to take quite a bit of time. So, we're actually going to save this one for now. And with that in mind, we will catch you guys next time when we continue on the first scenario for the Necromancer campaign.